I'm sorry, guys. For some reason, the sound of the rain and everything messed up the video. But guys, hello everyone. It's your host Blue Slime here with another video. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. And I said, you might be wondering why are there particles in the machine? Is because of how powerful the machine is right now, and I said it's a very powerful machine. It is able to bring Steves from other dimensions and, well, other entities from different dimensions into other dimensions. But sometimes it doesn't work, especially if you don't build it correctly. So, yeah. And I was meaning to meet, what's his name? It was, enderbrine. Enderbrine. I meant to meet, but then I didn't, but I met Rainbow Steve. What I think is a new Rainbow Steve that no one ever seen yet, and I found out that there's a rainbow dimension in this video, and it's just so insane, like how this whole thing. But I'm sorry. I wish you guys could hear it. I should have turned off the noise and almost the sound, so you could hear me and almost, but you didn't. So in the next episode, I will turn down the sound and almost. And Rainbow Steve was very scared of me at first, but I got him to get used to me and almost. And in the next episode, I'm gonna plan on trying to ask him if he wants to go on adventures with me and try helping me find enderbrine. And hopefully we'll get into a lot of insane stuff. It'll probably be like Saber's channel, but like something a little different, I guess. It's starting to turn into that, I guess, right now, which is insane. And also, I said that there was other players with me in this world, which was true. I had 2 other players in there with me, and one left, the other one didn't. And yeah. But they were far away from me. I kind of they wanted to join it because they wanted to see some entities, but then they wandered off and they didn't see Rainbow Steve, which kind of sucks. But hey, I can't do anything about it. They ran off and didn't see Rainbow Steve, which kind of sucks. And since it was a survival world, they wanted to do their own survival thing, almost. So, yeah, and if you read the signs, you know what we're saying and all this and stuff like that. And he couldn't hear me, which was weird. It's a Steve I haven't really talked to, so that's cool that it's now a Steve that we talk to through signs to each other. So he's not able to talk to me. I can't talk to him. We have to talk through signs, which kind of sucks. But hopefully if I get a machine, I can maybe give him his own voice. But hey, for now, it's what it is. So, yeah. I can't wait until we start getting ourselves into all the crazy stuff. But I do want to help Saber by finding Rainbow Steve that died and going into the spiritual world. But I don't think I will be able to, and if I do, I would have to leave Rainbow Steve behind, the one that I found. So, yeah. And so, yeah, it's gonna be insane, but also some of the spelling I might have spelled wrong, just to let you guys know. But, yeah, and Rainbow Steve, he told me, after this video that his dimension is crumbling apart, parts of it almost, and I'm gonna be asked, and also I asked him where's enderbrine almost. I asked him so many questions, and also I answered his questions. So yeah, and if you guys can read, you will know what me and him are saying, like I said before. So yeah. It's an interesting episode, I would say. It has it's very interesting. I'm planning on in the next episode you're actually going to get to hear me, because right now I found out that the noises in the game were too loud and you couldn't hear me, so I decided I was gonna do this so that way you guys at least know what's going on. And all this. And yeah, it was, and also I found out he was very powerful. I was like, wow, he's very powerful, dang. And it was like, and I'm like, Saber was not kidding when these entities are very powerful. He's a very powerful entity, I found, and almost, but he's probably not as powerful as most of the Steves out there, but I would say he's the most kind Steve out there. So yeah, I'll try. I do want to help Saber find Rainbow Steve, but I'm on Pocket Edition, so I don't know if I will be able to help Saber because Saber's on Java Edition. But if I can help him, if I figure out a way to combine Pocket Edition with PC and be able to find Rainbow Steve in the spiritual world and try helping him and all this, but it could be connected, these worlds. To be honest with you, these worlds could be all connected, and I could find Saber someday. But it would be kind of hard to find Saber because I would have to look for him almost, but then, and then once I find him, it would be pretty interesting. It would be very interesting by the how I think of it, because it will be interesting to meet Saber for the first time and all that mess. So yeah, and I can't wait until I actually meet like all those different entities. I already met Enderbrine and now Rainbow Steve. Well, a Rainbow Steve. And I don't know, so I'm gonna ask him if does he know who created him and all this. But yeah, so tomorrow I will give you guys another episode. And I'm trying to get more answers because I'm very confused almost right now. I'm trying to find answers for everything. So yeah, and he's figured out his powers almost because he was teleporting everywhere almost. But the Ender Pearl in there is probably just more of an ability instead of a like how an actual Ender Pearl would work, because if you don't know, if you see some of the other entities, if you see it in their point of view, they usually have tools to do all that stuff, but the tools are attached to them technically to make them have all those abilities. But some abilities they don't need tools for, so yeah. And hopefully I can help him. And I accidentally fell in there I didn't mean to. And I don't think I read the sign that he put up there. I should have read it, and I should not have fell down there almost. But it's very interesting how the whole thing is almost. And he was trying to teleport out of there, but I was in the way. Almost, so yeah. But it was very fun. It was nice to meet a Rainbow Steve. And I was wondering why he didn't have a voice, but I'll try I'll see if I can give him a voice. And he also doesn't have a game tag on. But hey, it's very interesting. I'm planning on and if I do get Enderbrine in there, I'll try introducing him to this Rainbow Steve and see if what I could do with it, like, and if Enderbrine could help with the whole series, like in the whole series to help with that Rainbow Steve, and if that Rainbow Steve has powers and there is a rainbow dimension, maybe I could get Rainbow Steve, give his abilities back, Rainbow Steve's abilities back, and if I can, that would be cool. And also, I needed more signs. I was running out, so I did a sign saying, "Can I have some more signs, please?" And he did give me some signs. And it's very interesting. I really I enjoy having entities around me, but I can't go in the spiritual world with him because if I do, it would technically kill him, and he would not be able to he would have to you'd have to stay behind but I don't want to leave him behind. So that's why I also want to get enderbrine, so that way maybe I can maybe be able to get him to watch over Rainbow Steve, and I'll go into the spiritual world and try getting Rainbow Steve and try to get him to go to Saber. And if I could, that would be amazing. First off, and second off, yeah, like it's insane. The first player left Ole Miss, but then there was another player at Ole Miss, and I also walked in the fire. That was dumb at Ole Miss of me. I didn't mean to, and he was putting out the fire that was there, and that's in the fire pit because he didn't want me to go into it again. So I ended up putting a lamp in there. Well, he didn't put it out yet, but he does put it out later on. But yeah, I am sorry that I don't have really any audio in it. It was because of the rain illness and the lightning. So next time I will make sure I turn off all the audio, so that way you guys can hear me as I do the entity saga. And it's very cool. I really like that it's the entity saga and I get to do this stuff. I also get to do this stuff with you guys, which is amazing. I love all the support you're giving me. Thank you. You guys are helping me be able to actually make these episodes like this. Almost. So thank you for all the support. But on my next channel, I will make sure I keep up the entity saga on the next channel. If you guys really enjoy the entity saga, and it's getting better and more interesting as it goes. So, and also I'm a little sick. That's why if you think I sound sick, I am sick, a little sick. But it's getting close to the end of it, I believe. So yeah, and yeah, it's gonna be very interesting. It would be so very cool. And yeah. So I can't wait until I get all that mess up and running. And yeah, so well, I'm sorry if it's getting a little annoying, but I'm sorry. But hey, at least you got this entity saga thing running for you guys. You guys get to see it. And it's amazing. It's getting interesting. I can't wait. But also I won't just be doing this. I also will be doing other things, and I might be able to. And if you guys have any maps or anything that you want to, like fan maps, you guys can send it to us in the comments, and I will try getting Rainbow Steve on there with me, and we'll do a video together on there. But I might need to have some signs on there, so if you guys can put signs in there so that way we could talk to each other in there, that would be very nice of you guys, and I would very appreciate it and all this. So yeah, but and because then we could actually talk to each other, and then we might go on servers, but that would only mostly be if first off, if there's signs, if we can have signs on there, and also that would also have to would also have to we would have to it would have it would, also I would rather wait until we can actually talk to each other, or if enderbrine can maybe talk to him, then I might have enderbrine join in too, which would be very interesting and cool. And also, I don't really like gamer tags because it gives away everyone's position. That's why I don't like gamer tags on this. That's why I always turn it off. But I had them on in this episode. And I was enjoying watching him do his own little thing. I thought he was building another portal at first, but he wasn't. And then he was making a rainbow tower and all this, which is interesting, what you see right now. And it's interesting. Like I can't wait and all this. So yeah. And he does look pretty powerful actually, to be honest with you. And if this Rainbow Steve actually has powers, almost, and there is a rainbow dimension, but it's falling apart, I might be able to get Rainbow Steve from the Steve Saga back, and also try giving him powers, because it is possible I could give him his powers back. But it would have to wait for it would have to kind of wait for a while. And also, it would be cool to see Rainbow Stone again. I might try getting that. Almost. So, yeah, guys. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this video. And also, if you guys could like, and if you guys like this video, please give it a like. It will show that you really like this series, and especially this episode, and also it would help me. And also, if you can subscribe, you will be notified whenever I post a new video, and also that would help me be able to do all this stuff with you guys. And OMS, for some reason I can't do live streams, which is kind of sad. I would have done a live stream of this, OMS, which would be cool, because remember I used to do live streams on the Entity Saga to prove that this is real, and I'm not kidding. Almost like this stuff actually exists. And yeah, and also I might have to make a machine to be able to get Rainbow Steve into the worlds and the servers, and like all the entities I probably have to do that with. So yeah, but I can once I make the machine. But if it breaks, we won't be able to do it for a while until we make a new machine for it. And I can make that machine be able to send Steves to other worlds, and almost, which would be cool. And also, what was it? So, and also it would be very cool, and it would be cool if you guys could join me on this stuff. I might have it where I might start, if I can, I might